Hello, calculus students. Coming to you live from my second bedroom in the basement, which is now my new desk area. I'd like to introduce you guys to Violet. This is the very excited Violet. She is excited to see her dad for many, many weeks here. I want to go through a couple of things with you, but first I just wanted to see if she'll say hi to you. Can you say hi, Violet? Yeah, okay. I think that's all we're gonna get from her. So, all right, say bye. Say bye. Okay. All right. So, we got a couple of things we're gonna go through here today. Um, what I'm looking at here is just kind of a real quick script. Um, what is online learning gonna look like from now until whenever we're back in school? Homework is going to be formative. We're going to do homework multiple different ways, mostly through Delta Math. I will have directions on how to sign up for Delta Math, how to switch classes so you're in the right hour. We'll go through all that in just a little bit. Occasionally, we will have a worksheet that I will be asking you guys to submit via email. So if you have a scanner, you could scan it or just simply take a picture of your worked out solution with your name on it and email it to me. Assignments would be posted on Schoology Sunday night at 11:59, and then they're due the next Sunday, a week later, at 11:59. There's no time that you are required to log in specifically to Schoology, but we're just going to assume that throughout the week you will allow yourself plenty of time to go through and get assignments, complete them, and submit them so they're due by 11:59. Quizzes. We will have quizzes periodically. Those will be through Schoology, roughly 5 questions apiece. Answers will be submitted on Schoology. You will be able to retake them as many times as you need until you get the score that you desire. Just remember the last score that you earn will be the score that's recorded. So you want to make sure your last score is your best. Assessments. Assessments will also be taken on Schoology. Those are only one attempt. And we'll talk more about those as we get closer to that, but that probably won't be for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Grading. We're going to do 40% as homework and quizzes, and summative is 60% of your overall grade. There is no final this year. I don't know if you've heard that, but third trimester, no final. So what can you do right now? Online learning. Here's some suggestions and some advice for you guys to just maintain a great routine that allows you to be successful. So my advice would be set up a routine. Set up a schedule that works best for you. Wake up at the same time, shower, get ready, do all the things you would do before you go to school, and then find a good place to sit down. Do your work. Maybe that's a desk, a table, but make sure it's quiet. Limit distractions. Turn off your TV, turn off music, remove any devices that aren't needed for the assignment that you're working on. And then one thing that helps me, set small daily goals with rewards. So when I finish a math assignment for today, maybe I've earned a 15-minute walk outside, or maybe I've earned a quick bite of ice cream. Create a to-do list. I do that frequently. Those of you that were ever by my desk, I create to-do lists, I check them off, and I find that oddly satisfying as I complete each task. And it helps keep me on top of my game. Teacher availability, I'll show you where that is through Schoology. So let's do that really quick. If we go to Schoology here, you should be able to see your, oh boy. I have no idea what that was. You'll be able to go to our Schoology course for calculus. If you select teacher office hours, you have a screen here that pops up, and on that screen is a link to my office hours that I will be available online. It might take a second to pop up, but you can see here that each one, so Monday I'm available from 11 to 11:45. Tuesday I'll be available from 11:30 to 12, and if you click on the link down below here, that will set you up through a Zoom chat where you will be able to see me online. You'll be able to interact and we can talk some questions. You are welcome to join at any time. Some teachers I know are doing certain hours per day, hours 1, 3, 5 on Monday and 1, 3, 5 on Wednesday, and then 2, 4, 6 on Tuesday and Thursday. I'm just going to open it up. If you have a calculus question, click on these links. That's when I'm available for my calculus students. You can always reach me via email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Sometimes it's easier to chat and talk about math versus email. Sometimes it's hard to get that email question completely answered. I have a link here for the welcome back letter. I sent you guys an email today through Campus Messenger. You are more than encouraged to go back and reread it. It highlights some of the things that we've talked about in this video. Then we've got the Introduction to Trimester 3. So if we click on this, I'm going to have the video here that you guys can watch. Delta Math Directions. If I click on the Delta Math Directions, it'll pop up on the screen. It walks you through how to set up your Delta Math account. If you already have one, then you already have my teacher account. Here's my code you would type in, and then you have your username, email, password. All you have to do is go to Tools, and I'll show you that right now. So if you go to your account, actually, if I click on Create Account, if you don't have one, you go to Student, and then follow the prompts to create a student account. My code is on there, so then you can type in the code that was on the previous slide. And then you're going to get to a slide like this. Now, one of the things you might have to do is manage your teacher. If you had Miss Hires last trimester, or you had me but a different hour, all you do is click Tools, go down to Edit, and then you get to select what hour you will be in. So if you're in my second hour calculus, click that and save. If you were in second hour last trimester, but now you're in fifth hour, we do want you to switch it over to fifth hour. That makes the logging of information a lot faster on my end. So that's Delta Math. If you have any questions more specifically to Delta Math, you can click on the help video here. It's actually Miss Price's help video for her Algebra 2 kids, but you guys can watch it and get the same idea. There's a student and parent resource page. If you want to click on that, that just kind of gives you more information about some potential free resources that are out there for you. And then finally, we have our week 1 learning. Each week I'm going to put a new week up here, and if I click on that, that should bring you to a slide that looks like this. I'm glad this actually opened the way it did. On my computer, if you get this little frowny face, all that means is you have to open it up in a separate window. So click on the tab in the upper right hand corner, and that will take you to our working document. So here we have our online document. Our goal for Unit 7 is to review differential equations. The nice thing is we've already learned this. This was what we covered the last couple weeks of trimester 2. We took a final on the same information, and there's a strong chance you're going to see this on the newly formatted AP test. We'll talk more about the AP test and the actual requirements that are going to be coming out of that. They're going to tell us specifically on April 3rd when the test dates are and give us more idea of what to expect. But I know we are going to be covering units 1 through 7. So this week is all about reviewing differential equations. Here's your assignment. If you guys read through this, I'm asking you to watch a video. Now notice it says watch the video, pause, and then try a couple of problems. Here's the worksheet you can try. Look at right here. Only watch as much of the videos you need to watch. Remember, we have already learned this material. So some of this stuff we're just reviewing and we're not going to do a lot of work for. For video number 2, we've got verifying solutions. This is the one that I'm going to ask you watch the entire video, and your homework is part of this worksheet. So you click on the worksheet, you could either print it off or you can just write down your paper on a separate sheet of paper and then send your worked out solutions with your name on it. So I know it's yours and I know you did the work. Email that to me, and that is the homework requirement for week 1. There's an optional third video about sketching slope fields. I highly recommend just glancing at it. Maybe watch a couple minutes in the middle so you know what's expected, but I felt like we covered this in depth. All right. Calculus students, that's all I got for you right now. I will be in touch via email and through Zoom. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, but we'll reach out to you. I'm going to try to make this as clear as possible. So just stay present online with checking emails and then looking for updates on Schoology. All right, I hope you have a great weekend. I'm looking forward to working with you guys again, and we'll see. Maybe we'll get Violet back in here and have her join us for a Zoom chat. All right, take care. Bye-bye.